sight, O Lord, our strength and our Redeemer. Amen. And of course, my first question is going to be, where does that prayer come from? Look at your Psalm 9, verse 14. Remember, it comes from the Psalm. So much of what you and I say in this service comes directly from the Bible. It's as if the Bible gets into us and speaks through us. And indeed, that is what worship is all about. Worship is so that Jesus, so that the Scripture, so that inspiration can enter into us and so fill us with God's presence, with God's love, with God's care, that we proclaim them to all whom we encounter. Our opening hymn, Christ for the world we sing, Christ to the world we bring. Christ for the world we sing. Yesterday I attended and actually participated in the funeral of one of my colleagues at All Saints Pontiac, retired priest, into his 90s, and he had been sick for a long time, had lived a long life, was actually ordained at All Saints Pontiac in the 1950s, went on to serve this diocese in several different places, only to, on retirement, return to All Saints Pontiac. Sounds like a familiar story. They seem to have that happen a lot. What struck me as we celebrated the Lord's life, thought about all that he had done, was the change that he saw. Ordained in the 1950s, it was an all-male club, and it was Father knows best. And Father was in charge. And Father was not questioned. Ward lived through that into the challenges of the 1960s in Detroit, into the 1980s and the lessening of the presence of the church in the world. But Ward remained faithful to his call to serve Christ in this world and to bring the world and Christ closer together. And that's what you and I do. It does not matter in some senses whether there's 3 of us gathered or 300 of us gathered. We are bringing the world to Christ. And we do that so that we may be inspired to be Christ to the world. Our reading from Corinthians is about the different parts of the body and how we are all members of one another. And that no member is above others. Last week, I had a conversation with a priest up in the Diocese of Western Michigan exactly about that. We were talking about priests and their attitudes towards congregations, and we both went to seminary in the late 80s, and I said, the emphasis was on a partnership. That yes, as a priest, I had a special calling to be the priest, but I can't do that without the others. And I said, I always had the idea that we are a partnership, the laity and the clergy, and that as clergy we are sort of the coaches to everybody else. Because believe me, when I walk into a hospital or a store, if I have this collar on, everyone has an expectation of what I'm going to say and how I'm going to act and behave, and that I'm going to be nice to them. And I try to do that. But when you are in the same situation and you behave in the identical way, people take notice. Because in their eyes, you don't have to care. You don't have to reach out. You don't have to respect and dignify them. And so, in the 80s, that whole sense of we are a team together, we are members of one body, Christ's body. In the Eucharist every Sunday, you may hear when I say, do this in remembrance of me, I often break that up like that. Because what that really means is not a recall at all, but it's take the members that have individually been scattered through the week and bring them back together. That prefix re means again. And so remembrance, bring together again the members. And so in the Eucharist, you and I become fully partners with one another and partners with Jesus Christ. And in the Gospel, we are told that many were mightily impressed with Jesus and his teachings. It would be so easy to get a big head. Thank heavens it was Jesus and not you or me. We're told that when he went to his hometown, he did as he customarily did and went to the synagogue on the Sabbath day, which was Saturday. And he was given a scroll to read, and it happened to be the scroll of Isaiah. And he reads the words, "The Spirit of the Lord is upon me, because he has anointed me to bring good news to the poor. He has sent me to proclaim release to the captives, recovery of sight to the blind, to let the oppressed go free, to proclaim the year of the Lord's favor." He rolls up the scroll, goes back and sits down, and I imagine everybody in that synagogue is kind of squirming in their seats, wondering what's next. And Jesus says, "Today, this scripture has been fulfilled in your hearing." The season of Epiphany is the season when we look at those times and places in the Bible where Jesus is revealed to be the Christ, to be the Son of God. And so this is one appropriate one. But whenever we bring good news to the poor, whenever we seek to release the captives, no matter how old, recovery of sight to the blind, no matter what their blindness may be, free those who are oppressed, we are proclaiming the year of the Lord's favor, and we are proclaiming that Jesus is very near to us and to those whom we reach out to. And so in this Epiphany season, let us remember that we are members of one body, and that our task is to proclaim that one body to be the Savior and Redeemer of the world, to bring joy, hope, peace, and love to fruition in this world, in the here and the now.